about a possible break-in at 29, that's 29 Malham Street, was a false alarm. There's just a new tenant getting in the property. I've spoken to the key holder and everything's in order.
Hold up.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey. They shouldn't put these things here, you know. How are people supposed to get past?
Yeah, she was smashing windows, so we brought her in for criminal damage.
Right, name?
Adela Thompson, Mrs. It's still Mrs. No one can change that. Do you know, even if I was single, I could still be called Mrs. There's no law against it.
Middle names?
Don't have any.
Address?
24 Westerway Avenue. And I'm not going to stay there long. The landlord says I can't use the kitchen after 7:30 at night. And what use is that?
Occupation?
I mean, I'm a human being. I shouldn't have to be treated like that.
Mrs. Thompson, what do you do for a living?
Waitress. When I'm working. Only there's not that much work about.
Date of birth?
10th of August, 61.
Place of birth?
London. I suppose you think I smashed up that house because I wanted to see my kids.
Do you know a solicitor?
No. Well, I did in a way.
Would you like to speak to the duty solicitor?
No, thanks. There's so much rubbish around. Where I live, you can't get down the stairs for rubbish.
OK, you have the right to speak to an independent solicitor free of charge, to have somebody informed of your arrest, to consult the codes of practice.
People leave stuff everywhere. Boxes and that.
You can exercise your rights now at any time during your stay in custody. Sign there, please.
But I see my kids anyway.
Can I have your handbag, please?
No matter what anyone says.
And your scarf. Right.
So they shouldn't have
Set
left
keys.
that on the road, should they?
Packet of
They're asking
tissues.
for it. You see, I watch my kids from a distance. My husband
Mrs.
doesn't
Thompson,
have that. No
do
one
you want
does,
us to
but I
call
still watch
anyone?
them. They can't see me, of course.
Mrs.
but that doesn't
Thompson,
really
would you
matter.
just answer the questions, please?
You mean I can't have a conversation?
Just answer the questions that are put to you. Nothing else.
Only I don't like silence, you see.
And a comb.
It scares me.
Right. This way, please.
Bloody hell.
Where'd you find her?
We picked her up causing havoc in Larkhill Avenue. She hasn't stopped talking since.
So how long am I going to be here?
Well, that depends.
I can't stay here. I've got to find somewhere to live and there's all my things to pack.
Mrs. Thompson, you've been arrested for causing criminal damage.
I know.
So there's a lot to be done. You've got to be interviewed, and if you're charged, there's photographs and fingerprints.
Yeah, but...
In you go.
He was crying. Do you know that?
Who was?
Graham Ballard. Brother of Keith Ballard. Only Keith's more famous. He plays in the Premier Division. Anyway, the cry was taking the piss out of Graham and he just couldn't handle it. Do you know what he did?
Come on.
He walked off the pitch, didn't he? No substitutes, warming up, nothing. He just walked off. And they were down to 10 men.
What, you saw the match?
No. I must have read about it somewhere. Anyway.
You like football?
Me? No.
Mrs. Thompson, why do you talk so much?
I have to. I have to talk. If I don't, I hear them.
Hear who?
The people talking in my head.
She was absolutely non-stop. Worse than Reg.
George, when she's interviewed, I want an appropriate adult present.
Why, Sarge?
Because I'm not happy.
Cheers. George, what's going on?
Boyden's getting the FME to take a look at Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, great. Why?
He also wants an appropriate adult present when she's interviewed.
Just because some daft bitch is suffering from verbal diarrhoea. We're going down the wrong road these days, you know. We're going to end up being too scared to put anyone in a cell.
Well, she could be having a song, but I want to make sure. I need to know she's fit to be interviewed.
Does she have form?
No, no previous convictions.
Did she say why she caused the damage?
Well, she wanted to see her kids. She's legally separated from her husband, but he's got custody.
How many kids?
2.
OK, Matthew, keep me informed.
Right. She wants a cup of tea.
Right, Sarge, is there a problem?
No, no problem. Just drawing attention to herself. Says she's got people talking in her head now.
In her head?
Surprised they managed to get a word in. Right, what we got?
Mrs. Thompson, here's some tea for you.
Oh, thanks. Anyway, what I was saying about watching my kids from a distance, it doesn't really matter because they're still my kids. They'll always be my kids. So let him do all the hard work if that's what he wants.
What, your husband?
Yeah, but I wish he'd move. Get the kids away from Charity Lane.
Is that where you used to live?
Yeah.
Pretty rough area.
I know. But I suppose I could always wait. See my kids when they're grown up. We could be mates, no one can stop that. Well, maybe not Mark, he'd be like his father. But Debbie's different, she's going to be like me, a free spirit. I can see it in her even now. I wonder if she saw me this morning when they put me in that police car. I hope not. Anyway, these two fellas, they dragged me into their van, didn't they? But no one arrests them.
Just a minute, what two fellas?
Do you know, I went to Lincolnshire once. I saw his job advertised for a waitress, silver service. Well, I've done silver service in the past, so I went there, didn't I?
Is that where you met the two men you were talking about?
What? No. And you know, the people up in Lincolnshire, they were kind to me. And one Sunday on my day off, I caught a bus and it went all along the coast road.
Oh, I've been told my wife's here. She was brought in about an hour ago.
When you say brought in?
Apparently she's been arrested.
Oh. And your name is?
Colin Thompson.
I'll just check. Only I can't guarantee you'll be able to see her just yet.
Hang on a minute. I don't want to see her. The last thing I want to do is see her. I just want to make sure she's here.
Life's a bitch. Do you know that, Doctor?
No, I didn't know that.
Life's a bitch and then you die.
That's fine.
And then we all come back as little bits of energy.
When did you last seek medical advice?
I don't know.
Well, when did you last feel unwell?
I can't remember.
And do you feel well at this moment?
I never felt better. That's why I should be out of here, Doctor. I've got things to do. I've got to find somewhere to live.
What about the people talking, Adela?
What people talking?
Well, you told Sergeant Boyden there were people talking inside your head.
Did I?
So why don't you tell the doctor about them?
Yeah, but that's not being ill, is it? Anyway, they come and go. There's nothing I can do about them.
And have you discussed this with anyone else?
Like who?
Like your GP?
No.
And is it happening now, this talking in your head?
Of course it is. Only I don't listen, do I? It's only when I'm on my own sometimes I have to listen.
And when these people talk, what do they tell you to do?
Oh, they don't tell me anything. They're talking to each other all the time, aren't they? I just have to listen.
Mr. Thompson?
Yeah.
I'm PC Garfield. Could I have a word, please? Through here. Like, take a seat. Your wife's being detained here.
We're separated.
Right. I've been told that you don't want to talk to her.
That's right. I just want to make sure she's locked up and that she's no longer a threat to me and my kids.
And that's the only reason that you're here?
Yep.
So you're not prepared to offer her any kind of help, only, well, they are her kids as well.
Not anymore. Do you know the childminders packed it in? It was that business this morning that did it. Now I've had to take the day off work to look for another one.
Where are the children now?
They're staying with some friends.
Right, well, the situation is that once all the necessary procedures have taken place, Mrs. Thompson may be charged with causing criminal damage.
Then what? Lock her up?
Well, it depends.
Well, just you make sure she doesn't talk her way out of anything, because she's good at that. I don't just mean telling lies. You see, Adela doesn't have to tell lies. Everything goes round and round in her head. I know, I've lived with it. And you can't believe a word of it.
Is she having a song?
There's always a possibility. Has she caused any trouble since she's been in custody?
No.
Then there's the imaginary talking she says she hears. I can't work that one out. I mean, most schizophrenics experience auditory hallucinations. That's usually one's own thoughts spoken aloud, or they hear voices criticising them.
I know the feeling.
But she says she hears conversations going on.
Sarge, can we interview her now? The social worker's here.
What about all my things? Because I don't trust that landlord. It's all my clothes and my tapes and all my aromatherapy oils. I still care about him, you know.
Your husband?
Yeah, I know I gave him the runaround, but that's the way I am. He should have known that. He should have made allowances for it.
Adela, I'd like to ask you a bit more about the two men in the van.
Oh, not that again.
Was it something you heard?
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that happened to you?
No.
Well, where did you hear it then?
I don't know.
In your head again, I suppose.
That's right, in my head.
That's just an easy way out for you, isn't it, Adela? I'm beginning to realise that.
Look, don't have a go at me.
Well, what did the two men say?
They threatened me, didn't they?
How did they threaten you?
They said they was going to take me to Coates Communal, that's what it sounded like. And I was frightened. Really frightened. I thought they was going to kill me.
Sarge, Mrs. Thompson, she just said something odd.
That's a surprise.
No, one of these conversations she reckons she's been hearing could connect with a couple of serious crimes.
Really? What crimes?
2 separate incidents where women were abducted, taken to Coates Common, then assaulted. I assisted Sergeant Greig with the investigation.
So?
If we're to believe Mrs. Thompson, the men responsible are busy talking about it.
What?
Yes, Sarge, in her head.
What's her name?
Adela Thompson.
Did she come here to volunteer this information?
No, she's been arrested for causing criminal damage, but she's been talking about being dragged into a van by 2 men.
When was this?
A while ago, apparently. She said they wanted to take her to Coates Common.
Then why hasn't she reported this before?
I don't know, Sarge.
And you're telling me that what she has to say is all in her mind, there's no evidence, no proof, it's just all in her mind?
As far as I can tell, yeah. The problem is, she seems to make a lot of things up. It's difficult to tell when she's telling the truth and when she isn't.
Wonderful. Narika seems to think that Mrs. Thompson may have some unorthodox information.
How do you mean, unorthodox? I wouldn't ask if I were you, sir.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yeah?
I'm Detective Sergeant Greig. Do you mind if we have a chat?
No.
You already know Miss Davis, who was present at your interview.
Yeah.
You understand that she's here to protect your interests.
Yeah.
This conversation won't be taped on this occasion. We're interviewing Mrs. Thompson as a witness.
I see, thank you.
I'm told you work as a waitress.
Well, I do, yeah, when there's work about, but just lately there's been nothing.
Have you ever worked at filling stations?
Doing what?
As a cashier?
No.
Have you ever worked at any counter where cash is exchanged?
No, why?
How well do you know Coates Common?
I don't know it.
What, you're saying you've never been there before?
Well, of course I am. How could I have been there if I don't know it?
But you have heard of the place?
Well, of course I've heard of it. Everyone's heard of it.
Why don't you tell us about the men you heard talking?
Yeah, but that didn't really happen, did it? It's just in my mind. And it hasn't just started recently, you know, so there's no point in you bringing a doctor here because I can remember hearing people talking when I was a kid. And once, when I went on holiday with my mum and dad...
Yeah. The 2 men who were pictured in your mind.
Oh, I don't picture them. They're not pictures. I just hear them.
So you couldn't describe them then?
Well, of course not.
What about a name?
A name?
Yes. Have you ever heard a name mentioned when the 2 have been talking to each other?
No.
What about accents? Do they have local accents?
Yeah, local accents.
Mrs. Thompson, please don't waste our time.
I'm not wasting your time.
We're looking for 2 men. They are vicious and very dangerous. They've robbed 2 filling stations. On both occasions, the female cashiers were abducted and raped. One of the women was left for dead.
On Coates Common?
Yes. Do you read the newspapers, Mrs. Thompson?
Not much, no.
As well as working as a waitress, perhaps you've worked as a barmaid. They hear things, don't they?
Do they?
And you could say that Charity Lane is a bit of a village.
Well, I've never been a barmaid. I wouldn't want the job. Once, when I went up north for a weekend, some man asked me if I'd like to learn to be a croupier. He said I'd be good at club work.
Is that when you went to Lincolnshire?
No, I never went to Lincolnshire. I was making that up. Anyway, this man, this club owner...
Look, the reason why I asked if you read the papers or if you've ever worked as a barmaid is that the cases I've mentioned were public knowledge. The brutality of the crimes more or less guaranteed publicity.
Well, I expect they did.
So, what else are you making up?
Me? Nothing.
Perhaps we should give her a chance to answer.
All right, then. If you don't see pictures, but only hear words in your mind...
I do.
How did you know the 2 men were driving a van?
Well, never said nothing about a van.
You did. You told me that was one of the first things you said.
Thank you, Mrs. Thompson.
So what's going on, Sarge?
I wish I knew.
You're not going to pay any attention to anything she says, are you, Sarge? I mean, George says even her old man told him not to believe anything.
What, you paid him a visit, did you?
No, he's here.
Doing what?
Nothing. He's waiting to see what we're going to do with her. He doesn't want to see her. He just wants to make sure she's out of the way.
Well, can you blame him?
What's wrong, George?
Oh, I don't know, Sarge. Just something about the bloke that I'm not sure of.
Mr. Colin Thompson.
Yeah.
I'm DS Greig. This is WPC Data. Do you mind if we have a word?
No.
This way, please. Take a seat. I understand you're here because of your wife, Adela Thompson.
Yeah, only she's not my wife anymore. I got rid of her about 3 months ago.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question, Mr. Thompson?
What?
Why did you and Adela split up?
What's that got to do with anything?
It might help us understand things. Understand your ex-wife.
All right then, I couldn't keep up with her. She wanted to talk all the time about anything. And I'd got better things to do than sit around the house talking.
You're saying you split up just because she talked?
Yeah.
And for no other reason? What else?
She liked to play around. She did it too many times.
With whom?
Various men. It was like a sort of game with her. She couldn't have a conversation at home, she went out to find one. When you're married, you don't want to talk all the time, do you? So she'd go out and find someone who had the time and patience to listen to her. I couldn't. I suppose she only knew one way of making them listen.
And where did she find these men?
I don't know, pubs, clubs, places like that. So, I got a solicitor, I went to court, got custody of the kids. I even took the kids with me so people could see how it was. She didn't even bother to turn up.
And do the kids miss her? Don't they ask about her?
Yeah. The only thing they miss is when she used to tell them stories. She was good at that.
I believe you live in the Charity Lane area.
Yeah, I do.
What do you do for a living?
I run a garage repairs, my own business, except the bank owns 2/3 of it.
We're interested in a couple of men who we believe may also live in that area. They drive a white transit van. Just under 4 months ago, they committed 2 very serious crimes against women. Obviously, we're interested in finding these men. Of course, it's possible that they may already have got rid of the van. They may even have left the Charity Lane area. Would you by any chance know these men, Mr. Thompson?
I don't think so, no.
So why are you here?
Me? I've told you what I'm doing here. That bitch has caused me a lot of trouble, and I want to make sure she's locked up.
And if she's not, if she gets away with a caution?
That's not a problem. I've got some money with me. 400 quid. She can have that if she promises to leave the area, to get well away from the place.
We think she still has something to tell us, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah? Well, I'll tell you something, shall I? Where I live, what you see, you don't talk about, and what you hear, you forget, and it doesn't pay to step out of line.
Why? Who stepped out of line? Your ex-wife, just by throwing a brick? Just by drawing attention to herself?
She's always trying to draw attention to herself.
Yes, but this time she's doing it with us. And I'm sure that that wouldn't go down too well with certain people in Charity Lane, would it? They might think that for once in her life, she's got something worthwhile to say. We've just had a chat with your ex-husband, Adela.
Colin? Is he here?
Yes.
So what's he doing here?
Well, at first we thought he'd come here because he was frightened.
Frightened of what?
Of 2 criminals and what they might do to him and the children if they couldn't find you.
Me? Why would anyone be looking for me?
Because of what happened to you one night when you were dragged into a van by 2 men.
Oh.
And then we thought perhaps we were wrong, and that's not Colin's real reason for coming here.
So what is the real reason?
Maybe he still cares for you. Maybe he's come here to help, to offer you his support.
Have you asked him that?
We will. Maybe you could offer him your support in return.
How?
By telling us what really happened.
It's just us talking, Adela, no one else. But you've got to tell us the truth this time. No lies, no making it up. Just the truth.
I was in a car park at one of them motel things on the motorway. It was late at night.
What were you doing there?
I was seeing this man. Married man.
When was this?
About 5 months ago. You see, I really do hear things in my head. It's just that when I'm scared, the things in my head and the truth get sort of mixed up.
Just tell us.
We spent the evening at the motel. Then my friend, this married man, he walked me to his car. He was going to drive me home. Then this van drove into the car park very fast, and these 2 fellas jumped out. My friend, he got scared. I suppose he thought he was going to be robbed. Then there was his wife and all that to worry about. He jumped into his car and drove off. Just left me there.
What colour was the van?
White.
Then what happened?
They walked towards me. They was grinning and eyeing me up. Why do men have to do that? Why do they always have to try it on? I mean, you get kids no more than 16 eyeing you up these days. And even the other day when I was shopping at the Farragut.
Just tell us what happened at the motel.
Well, I tried to run back to the reception desk, didn't I? But one of them grabbed me. They shoved me inside the van and drove off with me. They said they was taking me for a drive, for a bit of fun up to Coates Common. I was so scared. I kept talking to them over and over again, asking them not to hurt me. I must have talked non-stop.
Did you know these men?
I'd seen them before.
Where?
In Charity Lane. Colin did some work for 'em once, and one of them remembered me. When we was driving, he said something like, "Hey, this is Colin Thompson's missus." Then they just stopped the van, opened the door and chucked me out. I had to walk home. I had to walk all that way. Do you know what? When I got home, Colin was sitting watching television, but he didn't want to do nothing about it. I told him what had happened, and he switched the TV off and listened to me for once, but he said, "Leave it, forget it." I'll never forget that. I suppose I was lucky, wasn't I?
What was all that? Letting off steam now.
Mr. Thompson, could we have another word, please? The two men we're looking for. I believe you did some repair work for them once.
Adela told you that?
Yep.
Stupid cow, they'll come looking for her now.
So you've been wasting your time, haven't you? Hanging around here all morning, hoping everything was going to pass you by. Because it hasn't, has it? You see, it doesn't work that way. As far as those two fellas are concerned, she's still Colin's missus. And if they can't find her, they're probably going to come looking for you, right?
So what do I do?
Well, for a start, you don't have to pay your wife 400 quid to keep her safe. Hang on to it, buy the kids something. All you have to do is give us a couple of names.
What's happening?
Well, they're both prepared to make a statement, Sarge.
Well, that's togetherness for you, isn't it?
You know what I think sometimes? In my head?
What?
Well, the real reason why those men let me go.
You said it was because they knew your husband.
Yeah, but I think there was another reason. On the way to Coates Common, I think I got on their nerves. I think I was talking too much.
Sierra Oscar from 358 receiving.
Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, we're at the house now, Paul. Looks like they're doing some serious partying.
I think this is it then.
Great.
They're never going to hear us.
Charlotte!
Hiya! Oh, you look really pissed off. We've had a complaint from your neighbours about a disturbance. What do they mean, a disturbance? Are your parents in?
No, they're out. It's just me, all on my own. Apart from, friends. Look, anyway, I'm really sorry.
We think your neighbours might appreciate it if you just turn the music down, OK?
I know, No, but I'm telling you, I warned them earlier about the party.
Charlotte, where are you? I can't wake you up.
So look, if it's all right with you...
Charlotte, seriously, I can't wake Terry.
Hannah,
It's looking really weird.
just a minute, all right? There's stuff coming out of his mouth.
What?
Sick.
Charlotte, who's Terry?
He's a nobody.
Hannah? I'm really worried about him.
Charlotte, this could be serious. Where's Terry?
Come on, Charlotte.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oscar 561 receiving.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Come on.
Yeah, ambulance required. 25 Bonham Street. Male unconscious.
Did anyone
Over.
see what happened?
Look, my dad didn't want anyone in this room.
Has he taken anything?
How should I know? He's just drunk, right? Listen, you better all just go, okay? Just go! Before my parents turn up.
Gary. Was just left with the other empties. Been no attempt to hide it. See the blood stain in there?
I didn't even wash it off.
No, don't look like it. Rinse.
Bottle at a party, it must be 10 cents at least, I expect. What about this lot?
Oh, I found them amongst the tea bags. So I'm not surprised Uniform missed them last night.
What are they? Ease?
Yeah, and some speed. There were 2 behind the radio and 1 tab in the toaster.
Oh, that's original.
You seen the blood stain in there?
So, we got drugs scattered around all over the place. The weapon used in the assault stashed with the rest of the empties. It's not exactly professional, is it? So we're with the parents. I wanted to speak to your daughter Charlotte as well, Mrs. Dye.
She's up in her room.
I'd like you to take it easy on my daughter. It's been a bit of a shock for her.
Of course, Mr. Dyer. We have to get certain details straight. After all, Terry is in a critical condition.
Charlotte?
Now, you said you got back to the house about 1:30 last night.
Yes.
And you told the officer you'd been to the cinema.
That's right. Then we went back to Friends for supper.
Hello.
Hello, Charlotte. I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Constable Croft. We'd just like you to tell us what happened last night.
I feel really bad about all this. I thought he was okay.
Now, before we start, did you know everyone who was here last night?
How do you mean?
Were there any strangers? Gate crashers?
No, they were all part of our crowd.
OK, then, well, if you just take us through it step by step.
I saw Terry go into the study, staggering. I said he wasn't supposed to be in there because Dad wanted nobody in that room, but he sort of collapsed into the chair. You see, I thought he was just drunk. I asked if he was all right, and he sort of waved me away.
When you saw him, was he still conscious?
He said he was all right, so I left him there.
What about earlier?
What?
Did you see him earlier?
When he arrived, I saw him. He came with Tim.
Tim. That'd be, Tim York?
Yes. Tim brought him. I didn't even want him at the party.
So why was he here?
Because he's a thick kid who wants to get his hands on my daughter again.
Mr. Dyer, please.
Dad, I'm fine. Leave it to me. I told you, Tim brought him. Ask Tim. Look, the thing about Terry, he wasn't really from our group. I mean, basically, his whole background. It's a different little world.
Well, here's the problem, Charlotte. See if you can help me with it.
Are you all right, Charlotte?
It's all right, Dad. They want to find who did this to Terry.
See, Charlotte, our divisional scene examiner says that Terry was assaulted here in this room, and that this mark here, the blood, that's where he fell.
Yes?
So, well, if you come with me... through here, into this room... You see, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Terry was assaulted in that room there, and he picked himself up, and he made his way in here to this chair.
Well, he was, staggering.
But the odd thing is that nobody saw him being hit, and only you saw him come in here. How would you explain that?
Inspector?
I don't know. I mean, I can't explain it. All I know is I was in the kitchen for a bit, I was dancing, I went to the loo, and that's when I saw Terry.
Says you were in the kitchen. You found a lot of pills in there.
What sort of pills?
Drugs, Mr. Dyer.
He was off his face half the time. Really boring. Terry sometimes... I really don't want to get him into trouble, but Terry sometimes sold it. I said we should drop him. I didn't even want him here.
All right, Charlotte.
I wish he'd never come.
Didn't take to hurt much, did you?
No, not really. They're going on about Terry's little world was getting on my nerves.
Hello, D.I. Deacon here. You got anything on those kids for me? Right, OK. OK, I want you to do another check for me. Yep, his name's Alan Dyer, Charlotte Dyer's father. IC1, about 6 foot tall, 46 years old. OK. Well, none of the kids have got any form, including Terry. We better go and have a word with his mother. Thank you. Mrs. Bailey, I'm Detective Inspector Deakin. This is Detective Constable Croft from Sunhill. Can we have a word?
Do you know what happened?
That's what we're trying to find out. Perhaps if we talked outside. How's he doing?
They can't tell me when he's going to wake up. Well, he couldn't breathe while he was, choking. The doctor said if the police hadn't found him, he'd have died. He's all I've got.
Are you sure you're up to this? OK. Your son went out with Charlotte Dyer, didn't he?
Yeah, for a while. She came to our house once.
You didn't approve?
Well, I could see her looking down her nose at us, looking around her like it was all a bit quaint.
And then she finished with him?
No. My Terry saw sense and dumped her. Said she was a stuck-up cow. Well, I could have told him that first time I saw her.
Did you ever meet Charlotte's father?
Did I ever? We only went and had a barney on my doorstep.
How was that?
Well, he turns up out of the blue, effing and blinding about what he'll do if Terry lays a finger on his daughter.
Did you ever see him again?
Thing is, we agreed, didn't we? Neither of us wanted our kids seeing each other. But you know what I think? I think my Teddy was too good for Charlotte and her friends. The only one he stayed matey with was Tim.
Tim York?
He'll tell you what happened. Tim's the only one who'd stand up for Terry.
Tim York?
Yes?
WDC Croft, D.I. Deakin, Sunhill.
Come to speak to you about Terry Bailey. Can we come in?
Sure. How is Terry? I'm going to visit him later.
He's not good. You took him to the party, I believe.
Yes.
So, what do you think happened to him?
I don't know.
You didn't see anything?
Not a thing.
See, that's what all the others are saying. Now, his mum was sure you'd know something.
Sorry.
How did Terry get on with Mr. Dyer?
Terry was a bit scared of him, actually.
Why?
Well, Charlotte's dad had made it pretty clear he didn't like Terry.
Still, Mr. Dyer wasn't at the party, was he?
Yeah, he was. Well, for a few minutes. He bought a couple of crates of that What's-It lager.
Stuff in a big bottle, flip top. What time was that?
About 11 o'clock.
Did he and Terry have words?
I don't know, I was in the kitchen.
Do you talk to Terry? After Mr. Dyer had gone?
Not sure. I was in the kitchen and then I was... No, I don't think I did. I don't think I saw Terry.
Are you certain that Mr. Dyer brought these particular bottles of lager? It's important.
Yeah,
So, Terry's in a house where he's not welcome. Mr. Dyer turns up at 11 o'clock, and you don't see Terry after Mr. Dyer is gone until he turns up in the room that Mr. Dyer has placed off limits. All right, thanks very much. Dyer was involved in an assault a year ago. Lost his temper and went for a bloke with a spanner.
Really? Or maybe Dyer found out about Terry selling drugs to his precious daughter. Man with a temper like that.
There you go.
Terry is a street kid with no future. That sort should keep to their own.
Is that why you went round to his house and threatened him?
Look, I've always trusted Charlotte, but when I found condoms in her room, I just went a bit mad.
Happens a lot, does it? You going a bit mad? Apparently Terry was scared of you.
Was he? He hid it well. He's a cocky little beggar. But I never laid a finger on him.
Oh, come on! You lied about being at the party. You even took the weapon. There are 20 kids at that party. Now, do you honestly think we're not going to be able to get one of them to tell us what happened?
I hope you do. I hope you do, because I never touched Terry.
What time did you go to the house, Mr. Dyer?
About 11:30. I never saw Terry.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first place?
I suppose you know about the incident last year.
Go on.
I got into a fight. Ended up being cautioned for assault. It was just some stupid argument about a parking space, but... Well, that's why I didn't want you to know I was at the party. Because I knew you'd jump to conclusions.
Well, we're not jumping, are we, Alan? We've got solid evidence.
You can't have. Ask the kids. Talk to Charlotte.
Explain this to me, Suzi. There you are. Your old man's banged up in prison. Your ex-boyfriend's in hospital in a coma, and you decide to go shopping.
Therapy, Gov.
Yeah?
Takes your mind off things. It's a girl thing. There she is.
Well, oh, right.
Mrs. Dyer was right.
OK.
There's our little Charlotte.
Put a bit of pressure on.
Hello, girls.
What do you think?
Well, I really don't know about that, Charlotte. I was thinking more about your dad in custody right now.
Maybe you should buy something. Cheer you up.
Your dad's facing a long prison sentence. Do you understand that, Charlotte?
Did you see your father last night, about 11 o'clock?
Of course I saw him. Came in the kitchen.
And after that?
No, he left after that. He only bought some beer.
So he could have bumped into Terry just after that?
Look, I've told you, haven't I?
No, you haven't. Could he have bumped into Terry? It's important.
I just want to go home.
How'd it feel, Alan? Smacking Terry round the back of the head with that bottle. You knew he sold drugs. Probably had sex with your daughter. It feel good.
I didn't do it. You've talked to those kids, haven't you? They must have told you I didn't do it. What did Charlotte say?
She's not sure.
No, this is a trick. Are you allowed to do this?
We're not allowed to lie to you, if that's what you mean. What Charlotte effectively said was that she could rule you out. So did her friends.
Then you've misunderstood. Or you're distorting what they said. Just please, get this into your heads. I am not your man.
You see, it's not just Charlotte. Her friends are backing her up. Tim York was the first to say you were there.
Tim York? He doesn't know what planet he's on. He's out of his head most of the time.
Tim York uses drugs?
They all do. Tim was involved in selling the stuff, too. No wonder you're getting nowhere. You know the loyalties kids have.
No one was very loyal to Terry Bailey.
Well, they wouldn't be, would they? That boy has a ring in his nose, for goodness sake. He might have thought he was one of the crowd, but the way I understand it, most of those kids despised him.
Same as you, then.
You talk to those kids again, please.
Tim, shall we,
Oh, is he?
Just the same, apparently. I had no idea. I mean, I knew he was here, but...
Yeah, it's surprising how much damage a bottle can do, isn't it?
Right. Let's talk about drugs, shall we? Terry brought the drugs to the party, didn't he?
Who told you that?
Charlotte and her father. Well, you know what they're like. Blame Terry for everything. He's the kid from the estate that nobody likes.
He's twice as smart as them.
Then again, Terry dumped Charlotte. That must have annoyed her.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet it did.
Whilst you, on the other hand, were his best mate.
Yeah.
So, let's see. You introduce him to your friend, and he supplies them with drugs.
No, that's not how it sounds.
You got your cut of the profits, didn't you?
It was just Terry.
Oh, here we go again. Everything's Terry's fault. Any minute now, someone's going to tell me that Terry bashed himself on the back of the head with a bottle. Tim, you must have been involved in the drugs.
I only... Once or twice I put up a bit of money for it. Just like, you know, an investment.
So, were there drugs involved in what happened last night?
No. Except that last night everyone it got a bit mad.
Everyone was on something.
Pretty much.
So much so that when Terry got attacked, nobody paid any attention. Tim, we know it happened in the sitting room, so you all must have seen it.
Well, it just looked like he was, you know, stunned.
Who moved him?
A bunch of them dragged him out into the study.
You as well?
No. I wanted to call an ambulance.
But?
At the time, it seemed... I know how it looks now, but everyone just said move him out the way and leave him to wake up.
Who hit him? Tim, you've given us half the evidence, Charlotte's given us the other half. We've already got Alan Dyer in custody. We just need some witness statements.
Charlotte's dad? You're joking. What does Charlotte tell you?
Well, if it wasn't Alan Dyer, who was it? Come on, you're supposed to be his mate.
Charlotte said if I spoke to you...
Yes?
She'd tell you about the drugs. Me selling them.
Well, we know about that now, so you can tell us the truth, can't you? Do you know how much trouble you're in? Do you understand the distinction between possessing drugs and supplying them? What are you frightened of now? Losing your so-called friends?
Oh, and what do you know about it, hey? What would you do if you lost all your friends?
Tim, who was it? Who was it?
It was Charlotte.
You lied to us, Charlotte.
About what?
You didn't dump Terry, did you? He dumped you.
Oh, so what? I can't believe you're so lame. I let him into our circle. He was fun for a while.
What did it feel like, Charlotte? A girl like you, clever, pretty, being dumped by somebody like Terry.
No big deal.
Was it embarrassing?
No, look, what happens when you have a group of people is that someone sort of naturally becomes the leader. It's all about personality and being clever, so I don't have to be embarrassed.
Because you're clever.
Because I'm the leader of my group. What rank are you?
Oh, I'm just a lowly constable.
So you have to do what he says, don't you? Are you clever?
No, I'm a police officer. It's not in the job description.
Well, Terry wasn't either.
Isn't.
What?
Isn't. He's not dead yet.
He's not going to die, is he?
I was wondering when you were going to ask how he is.
But he's not going to die, is he?
We don't know, Charlotte. We saw his mum this morning. You've met, haven't you?
Yes.
She couldn't understand why nobody tried to help him.
I told you before, he looked all right. He just looked like he was asleep.
Now, originally, you said he was conscious at this stage. You said he was sat in the chair and that he waved you away when you came up to ask if he was okay.
I was drunk. It was late and I was confused.
So what was he? Conscious or unconscious?
I'm not sure.
Your story's slipping, Charlotte.
No, it's not. My story is, it was late, I was drunk, I didn't see a thing.
Of course, if we charge your father, he'll be far more severely dealt with than you would be.
It's not my fault if you get the wrong man.
I think it's in your power to prevent it.
No, it's up to you, not me. Think what you like. You've got to prove him guilty, and you can't.
If you'd listened to me in the first place, I could have been home hours ago.
We have certain procedures we have to follow. And your daughter going to be more helpful?
I'll be speaking to her about that, don't you worry.
I'm sure you will. In the meantime, I wonder if you could do me a favour. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Perhaps I should explain.
Dad?
Your father's no longer under arrest.
Yeah, good. Well done, Dad. I knew they would. So what now?
This is a taped interview with Charlotte Dyer. Officers present are D.I. Deakin and W.D.C. Croft. Also present is Mr. Alan Dyer. The time is 17:25. Charlotte Dyer, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Right. Let's go over the events again, starting at about 11 o'clock last night.
Around 11 o'clock, I was dancing, just having a good time.
And then?
I went into the kitchen to get a beer or something.
Yes.
And my dad came in.
And then what happened?
He bought some more beer and said maybe the music was a bit loud, didn't you, Dad? That took a couple of minutes, and then he went.
Did you see Terry Bailey again after your dad had left?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
But you still think that your dad could have assaulted Terry Bailey?
I never thought Dad did it. Dad, I didn't say that.
But you told us that you thought he could have done it.
No, I didn't. Dad, I didn't say that. I only said it wasn't me.
Charlotte, you dropped your own dad in it to protect yourself.
No, that's not what I did. Dad, you believe me, don't you?
Charlotte, tell them the truth now.
You didn't mean to hurt Terry badly, did you, Charlotte?
He shouldn't have come to my party if he was just going to ignore me.
Go on.
I was speeding. The music was blaring and he'd been laughing at me. And one or two of them, I could see they thought it was funny. Then he's standing with his back to me, and I had this bottle in my hand. So I just hit him. And everyone applauded like it was a joke. It wasn't a big thing. I just hit him.
And then what happened?
Then we moved him, turned the music up and got on with the party. I didn't really mean to hurt him.
But you did.
But I didn't mean to. I'm not in serious trouble, am I?
You're a bright girl, Charlotte. I'm sure you can work out just how serious this is.
Yes, but I won't go to prison, will I? Dad? I mean, that would be... They wouldn't lock me up for one silly mistake, would they? Would they? Dad? Dad?
Mr. Stone?
Yes.
You reported an intruder.
Yes. Right, can we come in, please? There he is.
George! There's no pulse.
I killed him.
Sierra Oscar.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Right, can you sit down, please?
Yes.
6060 Brunel
Right,
Avenue.
what happened?
Ambulance, please.
We were in bed.
Hold on. We?
Yeah, my wife. And she heard a noise and woke me up.
Right, where is she?
She's just there. She's through there.
Mrs. Stone?
You won't get a lot out of her.
Okay. So she woke you up and then what?
It's like unreal when you know that there's someone in your house and they might nick your video, they might cut your throat. You don't know.
All right. Then what did you do?
I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
And that's understandable.
He was in the lounge when I came down. I hit him with a baseball bat.
What about the knife?
He had that.
Bit late for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a prisoner downstairs. He's fast asleep. I'm stuck up here doing the paperwork.
Night duty again, Jim?
Some people have all the luck.
Right, well, George and Rick have been called to a suspicious death. 60 Brunel Avenue. Looks like the occupant went a bit over the top with an intruder.
Good on him.
That's a point of view.
Tell me about it.
I don't bother, Sarge. I handle it.
Oh, it's all right. I won't get to sleep now anyway. I'm curious.
Well, the suspect's a David Stone. He and his wife are still on the scene and the FME's on his way.
You fit, Jim? Do we know him?
Well, I don't. Didn't have an ID on him. Householder's put his hands up to it.
What, he smacked him with the bat?
That's what it looks like.
What do you think, Doc?
Well, he certainly had a nasty blow to the head. I pronounce life extinct.
This the householder?
Yeah.
I'm DS Boulton. This is DC Carver. You're Mr. Stone, yeah? Do you want to tell us what happened?
My wife heard a noise and I came downstairs and the bloke was in the lounge.
Yeah, what did he do?
He Came at me, so I hit him.
With a baseball bat?
Yes. He had a knife.
We found the knife by the body, Sarge.
Where were you standing when you hit him?
I was just come off the bottom step.
Did either you or your wife know the man?
No, I've never seen him before.
Mrs. Stone?
No. I don't know why he had to pick on us.
He's a burglar. They don't care who you are.
All right. I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. No, you do not have to say
Self-defence.
It's a murder inquiry, Mrs. Stone. It's standard procedure.
They're not going to lock him up.
They'll have to take him to Sun Hill for questioning.
Oh, I'm coming too then. I'm not staying here by myself.
Narika, take Mrs. Stone back to the station, get a statement from her. George, you wait here for the Socko.
Sarge?
This way, please.
I'm not a murderer. I had to protect us. It was an accident.
I'm afraid we have to treat it as a murder inquiry at this stage, Mr. Stone.
Keep saying murder, but that's not what happened. I hope someone's looking after Rav.
She's fine. WPC data has taken a statement from her. You'd have gone.
No, I'm going to stay with this one. Poor sod. You'd have done the same, wouldn't you, Bob?
Maybe.
What we need to do is establish Stone's general intention when he went down the stairs. What are you looking so grim for?
Well, I think he's got a lot of explaining to do. He says he hit the bloke at the foot of the stairs, but the body's not exactly there, is it?
What are you getting at?
Well, suppose the victim was running away. I mean, self-defence isn't so plausible then, is it?
Oh, don't get carried away, Jim. I'll give Stone plenty of space to tell it in his own words.
And I would also like to know why he keeps a baseball bat handy.
Maybe he plays baseball.
Oh, yeah?
He doesn't pretend to be a hero. He didn't fancy going to sea, and I didn't want him to.
Didn't you think of phoning us?
Phone's downstairs. We ain't got one in the bedroom. I said we should lock the door and keep quiet.
Well, sounds like a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah. Then Dave said that's no good, because they might come for us anyway. I couldn't stop him. So I told him to take the baseball bat.
Where was the bat kept?
In the spare room with a load of me brother's stuff.
Does your brother live with you?
No, he's in Saudi.
OK. Then what?
Dave got the bat and went downstairs. And I hung around by the bedroom door.
Did you see what happened downstairs?
No. There was a lot of racket, thumping and crashing about.
Well, how long did that last?
It seemed to go on for ages. And then it all went quiet. Then Dave called me. And I went downstairs. And the bloke was lying there, not moving.
Did anyone else have access to your house apart from you and your wife?
No, just us.
So what did you think was going on?
We are burglars.
What I'm trying to do is establish a picture of exactly what went through your mind.
I was bloody terrified. What do you think?
Sure.
I've wanted to lock the door and keep quiet until they're gone, and that suited me. But then I thought, hang on a minute, that there might be a lunatic down there, and a mortise locker isn't going to keep them out.
So you're afraid of being attacked?
Yeah, too right.
Right. Describe exactly what you did.
Put my trousers on and my shoes, and I opened the door and had a listen. There was definitely someone down there. I went to the other room and got the bat. Then I went to the top of the stairs.
Hold on. We'll just go back a minute. Where exactly was the bat kept?
It was in the spare room.
So it must have been somewhere you could find it. Could you put your hand right on it?
Yeah, it was under the bed.
Not under your bed?
No, in the spare room, I said that.
So, you were at the top of the stairs?
Yeah. I went down very slow. I saw the bloke.
And where was he exactly?
He was by our front windows.
And did he see you?
Yeah, he came at me.
How? Did he run?
Yeah, and I shouted at him to keep still. Just tried to frighten him off.
Did he stop?
No, he kept coming, so I hit him. And it was all over, that was it.
And this was at the foot of the stairs, yeah?
Yes.
You see, the body was found several feet away from there, going towards the back of your house. Can you explain that?
He was shifting, he sort of fell and he rolled at the same time.
Could he have been trying to get away from you? Did you chase him?
No, definitely not.
Were there any lights on when this happened?
No.
You see, there were two ways of going about what you did, weren't there? And one was what you did. And the other was to let him know you were there, make plenty of noise and plenty of light.
I didn't want to show myself.
When did you notice the knife?
It was in his hand when he came at me.
And you could see this in the dark, could you?
It wasn't that dark. I could see the blade.
How was he holding it?
At me. That's why I hit him.
How's it going?
I don't get instant results in my job.
We're lucky if we get them at all.
See that? There's one missing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sierra Oscar from 218, receiving?
How many times did you hit him?
Just the once. And he went down like a sack of cement.
And then?
I turned on the light.
Did you see his face?
Yeah.
Did you recognise him?
No, it wasn't anyone I knew.
And did you think he was dead?
I didn't think I'd hit him that hard. I didn't mean to kill him. I just had to stop him. Got a right to use reasonable force, haven't you?
What's reasonable?
Well, you tell me. You don't expect to bang on the head to kill someone. Anyone would have done what I did. He was in my house. I had Ab to think of.
We realise that.
There's no books that tell you how to knock someone unconscious. What are you supposed to do? Give him a little tap? Now, I'll tell you what you do. You swing as hard as you can in a confined space and hope it's hard enough.
You saying you hit him as hard as you could?
I meant to stop him. If you say, did I mean to kill him? No, I'm not a killer. I couldn't do that.
You have done it.
So Stone's put his hands up?
To self-defence, yeah.
What's this then?
Oh, some bloke's killed a burglar with a baseball bat.
Oh, come into his middle, has he?
Does anyone actually play baseball? I thought those bats were just for smashing windscreens.
You could do a lot of damage with one of them. Mind you, I reckon a lot of people keep something heavy by the bed these days. What with half the burglars being crackheads.
Avril Stone says the bat was in the spare room.
Well, she better stick to that story, then, didn't she? You can't admit to keeping a cudgel next to your pillow.
George?
George has just called from Brunel Avenue about the knife found at the scene. There's a similar set in the kitchen. He thinks it's one of those.
Thanks, we'll check it out. Oh, have we got any idea on the victim yet?
No, I've just sent some pictures to Barton Street and Stafford Road. I'll keep you posted.
Great.
Well, that changes things a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, tells us where the knife might have come from.
Oh, no, there's more than that. It puts a whole new complexion on it if the victim wasn't carrying a knife when he entered.
Meaning?
Well, the burglar could have gone for the knife because he felt threatened. Maybe Stone was more aggressive than he's letting on.
Do you know what I think, Jim? I think Stone's got enough trouble without you adding to it.
You said I didn't know you cared about that. Yeah.
How long's this going to take?
It'll be a while yet, Avril. Isn't there someone you can stay with? A relative or something? Your husband won't be released tonight.
Well, why can't they do all this tomorrow? No, Dave's not a criminal. We're the victims. We've been burgled and scared to death. And now we've got to go through all this. It's not right.
Look, I know it's hard on you, but there's nothing I can do.
I've had a terrible time lately. We've both been under too much stress. I've had enough.
I think you could do with some sleep.
I can't sleep. I've been worried sick for weeks. I only just got up tonight when the noise woke me up. I thought it was him again.
You thought it was who? What's been worrying you?
Oh, it's probably all in my head.
Tell me.
I think someone's been stalking me. There's this guy in a car who trails me when I'm walking home from work. And it's got me and Dave jumping at our own shadows.
Have you reported this to us?
No.
Why not?
Well, like Dave says, what's the point? I'm not going to get a police escort, am I?
So why do you think she mentioned it, Narika?
I think she was trying to explain why her husband reacted the way he did when they heard the intruder.
Was she saying that this intruder was the stalker?
No, she never got a good look at him. She was more aware of the car than the driver.
Did she get the registration?
No.
Well, what about telephone calls, any other sort of harassment?
Well, she didn't mention anything else.
Well, it sounds as if Stone was psyched up enough to take care of it himself. He must have made the connection when he woke up and he heard someone downstairs.
Don't knock it. I don't mind any bloke who's willing to take a bit of the weight off us.
Did Avril go into this in detail, Narika?
All she said was that she'd been followed home from work by a man in a blue Ford, she thinks. She's not very sure of anything.
Well, I suppose we better get another statement from her then.
Yeah. It would be good to pin her down about this stalker and her husband's reaction to it.
Well, if she thinks you're using her to build up a case against her husband, she'll clam up. She's not stupid.
Well, it'll keep her occupied, Narika, so take a statement anyway, and we'll decide if there's any point later on.
Any point, Sarge? Well, that could be evidence.
No, the baseball bat is evidence. This stalker is a will-o'-the-wisp.
I reckon there's more to it than that.
Well, we'll wait to see what Narika comes up with, shall we?
You're not listening, Sarge. It's like, if it doesn't fit, you're not interested.
I'll tell you what I'm interested in. Nailing sadistic hooligans who beat up old-age pensioners and sending down slags who shouldn't be out on the street without a muzzle. But I do not enjoy persecuting an ordinary bloke because he defends himself on his own property.
When did you first suspect you were being followed?
About 2 months ago.
And how often has it happened since then?
About half a dozen times. I couldn't give you dates, so there's no pattern to it.
Right. Any other indications that someone might have singled you out? Nuisance phone calls, that sort of thing?
No.
How did your husband react when you first told him?
No, that sort of thing really gets to Dave. He met me from work a couple of times, but the bloke didn't show up on those days. It's probably just as well.
What would Dave have done, do you think?
I don't know. But Dave isn't a hard man, but he surprised me now and again.
But when he met you from work, was the idea to protect you or, you know, did he want to have it out with him?
Well, he wanted to check if I was imagining it for a start. If he'd thought I was right, I'm sure he'd have pulverised the bloke given a chance.
Right. Did he say that to you?
No, he didn't.
Let's talk about tonight. When you woke up, did either of you suspect the intruder might have been the man who was stalking you?
What are you trying to get me to say? You think Dave went down and brained that bloke on purpose,
No
don't you?
one's suggesting that.
Yeah, it'd be better for you if Dave had a motive, because you could call it murder then. That'd be a real result for
Avril,
you, wouldn't
we
it?
have to build up a clear picture of what happened, and your husband's state of mind at the time is important.
Look, it don't matter how you twist it. It was reasonable force. That's what they call it, isn't it? Dave's not a violent man, and you won't get me to say that he is.
There you go.
Thanks. I'm home for the night.
Well, it looks like it. It's 3:30 now.
Where's my wife?
She's still here.
She told anyone what happened?
She's made a statement, yeah.
But is she all right? She's not up to this. Her nerves are bad. She'll get confused if they shoot a load of questions at her.
She's got an officer looking after her.
Does this happen often? Burglars getting killed by ordinary people trying to defend themselves?
Not as far as I know.
Reasonable force. Doesn't mean a thing, does it? What should I have done?
Wish I could tell you.
I'm glad he didn't ask me that, Sarge.
And what would you have said?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit rough, isn't it? I mean, he calls it defending his property, we call it murder. It could be anyone in that cell.
And you know it's a burglary, do you? Right? He could have been there for any reason. Maybe him and Stone were having a barney about something. If someone gets clubbed to death, you've got to treat it as murder.
Fair enough, but people do have a right to defend themselves if it comes down to it.
Yeah, but you don't know who's on the receiving end. I mean, a blow that's going to injure one person is going to kill another. Maybe Avril Stone's got a stalker. Maybe it's all in her head. Without some hard facts, this is no use to us.
She says her husband took it seriously, and that is what should concern us.
If Stone thought that the stalker and the intruder were the same person, that might suggest intent. But he's the only person who can confirm that. And unless he's a complete moron, he's not going to, is he? Have we got any ID on the victim yet?
No, not yet.
Right. We'll talk to Stone again. But please, don't go reading anything into what he says unless it can be proved.
I'll keep an open mind.
I've been thinking about this and there's something I want to say.
Well, go ahead.
I regret the death of the man who attacked me, but he put himself in that position and threatened me. If he hadn't done that, he'd be alive now. I'm not responsible.
When you went down the stairs, what did you intend to do?
Get rid of him, frighten him off.
And you took the baseball bat to frighten him?
Yes.
You said it was dark. How did you expect him to be frightened of the bat if he couldn't see it?
It was to defend myself. I wasn't going to go down there without something in my hand. No one would.
Now, you said he came at you with a knife.
Yes.
What kind of knife?
Kitchen knife, I think.
You ever seen that knife before?
I don't know, it's just a knife.
Was it one of yours?
No. I don't know.
There is a set of knives in your kitchen, a similar design.
So what does that prove?
Well, it could tell us where he got it from.
OK, so it came from our kitchen, so what?
So it was your knife.
Yes. Look, I've got nothing to hide.
Can you think of any reason why he would suddenly want a knife?
No.
Well, perhaps he saw you coming with a baseball bat.
No, you're twisting it. He broke into my house, right? He's the criminal, I'm the victim.
He's the victim too. He's dead.
I know.
Now, it all happened very fast, you said, but somehow he managed to find a knife and threaten you with it.
He could have got it before.
Well, either way, we expect to find his fingerprints on it.
No, you won't.
Oh? Why's that?
I put the knife there.
After you hit him?
Yes, he did rush me in the dark and I swung at him. And I knew that he was dead as soon as I put the lights on. I thought that if I put the knife beside him, it'll look better for me. You've got to understand that I've been scared since the minute I woke up. I wasn't thinking straight.
Are you still saying he attacked you?
My client has stated that already.
We were face to face. There wasn't time to ask questions. I had Av to think of. If he got past me, she'd be unprotected.
So you got your blow in first?
You can't expect my client to answer that.
I was protecting my wife. You'd have done the same thing.
Haven't they finished with him yet?
They're still interviewing.
Oh, they've got plenty to talk about now, haven't they? I wish I'd never opened my mouth about the stalker.
You were right to mention it.
I'm going to use it against him. That's why it's taking so long. You got that out of me.
Have you got someone to stay with?
What do you care?
When you realised you had an intruder, did either you or your wife have any reason to suspect it was something other than burglary?
Like what?
Like, for instance, your wife's made a statement in which she claims that she's been harassed by a stalker.
Oh, yeah, she's, she thinks she's being followed home from work by someone. I've been trying to get a look at him, but he never shows up when I'm with him.
What would you do if he did show up?
Get his number, maybe have a word.
You wouldn't try and deal with it yourself?
No, I'd shop him. People like that should be locked up.
Is this line of questioning relevant?
Mrs. Stone thought it was worth mentioning, and it might help us to identify the victim.
When you went downstairs, did it cross your mind that this intruder could have been the man who'd been stalking your wife?
I don't know. It might have done.
So, when you confronted the man, you could have been in the mood to have a go at him for tormenting your wife.
This is pure speculation.
Why had you completely forgotten about the stalker?
Of course I hadn't.
No, because your wife was scared of him, wasn't she?
She was scared. I was scared for her. No one gets away with that, not when I'm around.
You went downstairs in an aggressive frame
This
of
is
mind.
conjecture. My client won't answer any more questions like that.
We finished.
Not while I'm around. Now, that is aggressive language, Mr. Stone.
Suspect stands up.
You're out of order.
Will you sit down, please, Mr.
No,
Stone?
he needs putting straight.
Sit down, please.
He's got it back to front. He's saying I nailed this bloke on purpose.
Sit down.
This is just another incident to you, but I've got to live with this for the rest of my life. Have you ever killed someone? How do you think it feels? You can ask your smart questions all night, but you'll never know what I'm going through.
Settle down. We've nearly finished.
See what I mean? You're nearly finished. What's Av's stalker got to do with this? I've never seen him. For all I know, she imagined that.
We've covered that now.
As far as I'm concerned, the bloke in my house is a burglar, and if you want to know what I was thinking, I was scared.
Interview terminated, 0400.
What happens now?
Well, you'll be held in custody overnight. That's as far ahead as I can predict.
Believe it or not, I don't give a stuff. All I want to do is sleep for a week.
Sign here.
John, I'll take Mr. Stone. Matt would like a word with you. Come this way, please.
Got an idea on the victim. He's a known burglar, a regular at Stafford Row.
No, he's just trying his luck where he wouldn't be recognised.
Wasn't his night?
It certainly wasn't.
What is your problem? Stone's version fits the facts. There's no reason to disbelieve him.
We still don't know who attacked who, or what Stone had in mind when he hit the bloke.
No, we never will we? I'm going to bed.
Oh, do you want to take him in then, John?
Yeah.
I want to see my wife.
Yeah, I'll see if she's still around.
What are my chances of bail?
Well, it's not up to me.
I don't want Av left by herself. She won't sleep, not without me and that baseball bat in the room.
I didn't hear you say that. And if you want a good tip, don't say it again.